You're never gonna get him! Don't you underestimate me. Help me, brother! He can't see me. I can get him. Ah! Let's go! Goodbye, brother. I'm taking it all for myself. Is the PS Vita still relevant, or has its time passed? In this video, we're gonna find out. And so, let's get into it. Alright, sup? No Best here, and as I said, today we're gonna figure out whether the PS Vita is still worth it, or has its time passed. And so, we already know the PS5 came out in November of 2020. PS Vita came out way before. It only works with the PS3 and PS4, does not work with the PS5. And so, is it still relevant if you have a PS5? In all honesty, no. Unless you're gonna play these games, but I mean, these games are pretty old, so if you got the PS5, probably not. But if you are still on the PS4, is the PS Vita still relevant? In my opinion, if you're on the PS4, 100% yes. Yeah. Now I say this because the PS Vita obviously is still compatible with the PS4. So if I power on this PS Vita, and while I'm powering it on, there is PS4 remote play. So you know how the Wii U has the screen and the controls for the Wii? This is the same thing, except it's for your PlayStation, so I can play on my PS4 while using this, so I can have this screen that I'm looking at. And as I'm using it, it's going pretty smooth. Like, there's no delay, nothing, considering it's decently old. The cool thing about this that I like is that it actually has two cameras. It has a camera on the front and a camera on the back, and that's pretty cool. Also, it has all of the controls that a normal PS4 does, except for it only has 2 triggers rather than 4. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And it doesn't have the touchpad because it has this whole touch screen on the PS Vita. Here, I have a lot of games. I have MLB, I have Sky Cooper, Rayman Legends, Hot Shots Golf, Little Deviants, Angry Birds Star Wars, Smart As, Tearaway. I have Jurassic World Lego, Lego Marvel, Sonic, FIFA, SpongeBob, Chima, SpongeBob, and Sky Cooper, the Collection Edition. And so I have a lot of games here, and I want to say that these games aren't really that good. Tearaway isn't that good, Smart As isn't that good, Angry Birds I would say yes because it's a classic, Little Deviants I've never played, it's still in its original packaging. Hot Shots Golf is actually really good. Rayman Legends I've never really played. Sky Cooper never really played. MLB pretty good. Sky Cooper Ultimate Edition I'll say it's good even though it's still sealed. SpongeBob isn't that good. Chima's pretty good. FIFA is pretty good. Sonic is pretty good. Marvel is pretty good, and Jurassic World is really good as well. There is a chunk of games for the PS Vita that are really, really good, but there also is a large portion that aren't very good. Now, these are just the ones that I have, and I'm sure there's other games out there that are much, much better. But now they aren't making any more PS Vita games, and so all you can buy are the ones that are already out. Probably you're going to have to buy reused unless you can find it at a store that's still selling them firsthand. And so, right now, downloaded on the PS Vita, I have Jurassic World, Table Soccer, Sonic Transform, FIFA 15, Hot Shots, MLB, and Lego Batman. Now, I have more games that are in the case, which I don't have here right now, so I'm going to go get it, and we'll be right back. Alright, and so I now have the other games. I have, all of these games are the games that are here, and I also have extra micro SD cards for the storage. And then I have this case, which is my carrying case that I put the PS Vita in. And in here I have the Batman, the Hot Shot Golf, and the Jurassic World. And so I want to start off by talking about the features of the PS Vita. Now, if you don't already know, the PS Vita is a handheld portable PlayStation device that you can remote play to your PS4 or your PS3, and this can operate as a controller as well as a second screen. On the other hand, this can also be its own device. So again, as I mentioned, all of these games I have. So you can put all of these games onto here and play them without an extra console. That is why it is a portable PlayStation. Hence why the old one was called PSP, which is PlayStation Portable. This one's called PS Vita. Now, as I said, it has two cameras, one on the front, one on the back, which you can actually take photos with. It's not just for games. You have all of the other buttons just like you do on the PlayStation controller, except you're missing the triggers, as you only get two triggers up here, but you do have two touch pads at the back. So those kind of act like your other triggers. And yeah, it's all touch pads here. The whole screen is a touch screen, and there are two stereo firing speakers, and it sounds pretty nice. It charges via micro USB, and it has a headphone jack as well. And so it's a pretty good device. It's pretty portable, hence why it's called like portable. And so yeah, I really enjoy the PS Vita, but the question of this video is it still relevant? And in my opinion, as I said at the start of the video, if you have the PS5, it's not very relevant to use because, again, you can't use it with the PS5. And as well, all of these are like PS4 games, not PS5 games. If they do make another PS Vita, probably they're not going to, because they've kind of moved away from that. They have the new PSVR coming out next year. They just launched their PS5. I don't think they're going to be making another PlayStation Portable now or any other time in the future. It's a portable device, and so it's not really a PlayStation console that you need to use with your PS5. I know I still use it from time to time when I'm like in the car or something. But I mean, you don't want to waste your money because it's not going to be like incorporated with the PS5 or anything like that. But if you have still used the PS4 and you haven't been able to get a PS5 yet, I highly recommend the PS Vita because it is a very cool device. It's like the Wii U, as I said, you can remote play from there. And there is a decent game selection. Then again, I don't know all the games out there, but I'm sure that there are a lot of games out there. Now, the PS Vita works the same as any other PlayStation. You have your PS Store, you have your friends, you have messages, you have parties, you have the web browser, not like the PS5 because the PS5 does not have the web browser. You have trophies, you have parental controls, you have settings, music, calendar, videos, all of this. And so it's mostly like the PlayStation. If you have a PS4, you very well know how to use this. And yeah, it's literally a PlayStation that is portable, the same OS system, everything. And so it's pretty cool. It gets software updates like normal, all of that. And so it's basically a PS4. So yeah, it has themes and all that, like the background and everything. So if you have a PS4, you will definitely know how to use it. So the PS Vita is pretty cool. So in my opinion, the PS Vita is still relevant only if you still use the PS4. If you use the PS5, I don't think it's relevant anymore. With that being said, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about the PS Vita and whether or not you guys think it's still relevant or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Please do go out and have a great day, and we shall see you in the next one.